Now we're going to move on though to a really special one actually, and we featured this a few weeks ago with Princess Cruises on board the Diamond Princess, and you know we've had quite a lot of cruises over to the Far East, but this is a Tokyo stay and a Japan fly cruise. Yeah,
with Princess, of course, who are a wonderful company. And this ship was launched in 2004. At the time, it was the biggest ship in the Princess fleet. It's 116,000 tons, Sean, and it was actually built in Japan. So this ship is going back to the place of its birth, which is quite nice. You know, there's a nice romance to that. Princess, well, they're an American cruise line, of course. They really do push the boat out, excuse the pun, when it comes to great variety of dining options. Remember, all your food is included when you're on board there, and they'll have a few extra options if you want something extra special of really good value. You've got great entertainment with them as well. You've got they're known for having the huge cinema screens out over the pool, so you can watch movies under the stars at night. They're known for the big ship tour, where you can go and see the engine room and the bridge. You can get married on board. If you want to get married on board, this is a great opportunity. You know, get the captain to marry you and have the romance of tying the knot at sea. And of course, they're known for really beautiful big open ships. Great use of space, you know what I mean? You really feel like you're sitting in luxury. Lovely ships.
So beautiful ship, but wait till you see the itinerary. Keith's very well travelled. You know, so you worked on the cruise ships for 12 years, so you know you've really seen so.
And not just for Thompson, for Cunard,
no, absolutely,
as well, and for a company that's sadly no longer with us, Sun Cruises. I had a great time.
Well, I can't wait for you to talk through this one, Keith. It's very special. It is selling very quickly. We've heard from Planet Cruise, by the way. So we're flying you over to Tokyo. Just work out what return flights to Tokyo would cost actually. But we're flying you there and we're going to transfer you to a 4-star luxury hotel for 3 nights.
Exactly, and you know, it's hard to imagine Tokyo as this tiny fishing village, which originally was called Edo, because now it's the largest metropolitan area in the world, Sean. It's an exciting city. It's got an unlimited choice of shopping, of restaurants, of museums, of temples and gardens to visit. You can start with the live tuna auctions at the Tuzaki Fish Market. It's the largest and busiest fish market in the world, and then head to the electronic equivalent, which is Denki-gai, Electric Town. It's got all the latest gadgetry and games, really good fun, all the little robots they're developing. Go, of course, for a classic sushi experience, and then slow it all down. Go to the Meiji Shrine, the beautiful Shinjuku National Garden, or go right up to the Tokyo City View, the 52nd floor, and see views like this across the whole of the city. It's a quintessential story of old meets new. Tokyo's fast-paced, it's trendy, it's high-tech, but it's never too far away from its enchanting past. It's a beautiful start to this cruise.
And you imagine you're there for 3 nights.
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful.
So I've never been, but I'm so excited every time I see the pictures. And
I know, we want to go to this one, don't we, Sean?
Yeah, we do,
you know?
Oh. Anyway, your cruise then begins, doesn't it, Keith?
It does.
The Diamond Princess.
Yeah, that's right. And again, of course, the ship's going home, and this is a great chance to have a relaxing day at sea, and then your first port of call, Kanazawa. Now, I tweeted and put on Facebook a picture of the castle, which is famous, and you're seeing another picture of it here. Kanazawa means Marsh of Gold. Gold leaf's a major art form in the city. You'll see it, and there's a massive museum, which you must go and see. It's really beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful gardens in Japan. You can see the cherry blossom there in the trees. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, see, I'd love that. I'm so into my gardening, and that looks magical.
Well, this garden is one of the things I recommend doing, and it's full of graceful ponds, Sean, streams, waterfalls, bridges and tea houses. I know it looks very similar to your garden at the moment. I know you're an avid gardener.
If my garden looked like that, I wouldn't want to leave home, believe me.
But this port, honestly, you can walk in the footsteps of samurai, of geisha, of merchants, go into the historic ancient district, go to a geisha house or cosy tea house. But the whole city was built around the castle, and it's stunning. Moving on then, we go to Matsuri in Japan, and this is Japanese for a crane spreading its wings. All I'm going to say about this beautiful port is, again, it's taking you back to nature, and it's full of inviting beaches and in phenomenal views, really amazing views. And look at the colours and the trees there, absolutely stunning. From there, you're going to go to Sakaminato. And this is wonderful. This is wedged between the sea, the sky and the mountains. It's a small fishing port which has been esteemed for centuries for its superb seafood. You can get both beautiful crab and you get the prized bluefin tuna, so you must go and enjoy these here. Definitely go and get some seafood. You can go out to the ancient region of Honshu as well. You've got loads of wonderful Shinto shrines around there, loads of stuff from Japan's Bronze Age. And the best thing is, of course, it celebrates and boasts the Black Castle. It's a 6-storey black wall castle that takes you right back into Japanese ancient history of the Ronin, of the samurai. And it's really great. You know, you really feel like you're stepping back into time. And also, as you walk around the place itself, you'll see these 100 bronze statues, these supernatural characters. This is around the city itself, and they were built and made by this comic, manga, the Japanese comics.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They were made by these, and so everywhere you walk in the town, you'll see these little Japanese characters.
I wondered what that was.
I know, it does. It does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
it all makes sense to me.
Yeah,
I that picture,
it's these Japanese, the Japanese comics. They're called manga comics.
Yeah,
and basically, one of their famous artists built 100 of these. So yeah, don't be put off.
I was looking at that. I bet you were at home, so if you're thinking, what are we looking at? But that makes sense now.
Yeah, no, it's great. No problem.
Where are we going to next?
Next, we're going to Busan in South Korea. It's the second largest city in South Korea. It's your gateway to a land full of modern high-rise towers dwarfing ancient Buddhist temples. Really beautiful. Then from there, we're going to Nagasaki. As you sail into the beautiful harbour, you're going to follow in the footsteps of the off-course Portuguese ship that in 1542 discovered Japan. And of course, this city was Japan's window to the west. And it's beautiful. It's got a lot there. It's often described as the San Francisco of Japan. The city occupies verdant hills surrounded by a deep water bay. It's the celebrated setting for Puccini's Madame Butterfly. That gives you an idea. And again, you can wander around these restored houses of European merchants, beautiful churches with stained glass windows. And the biggest thing, of course, is the Monument to Peace, because obviously this is where the second atomic bomb sadly exploded. So there's a whole huge peace park which you can go and wander around, and I do recommend doing that to kind of honour the sadness of the past, but also see the beauty that's there now. And
then a final day at sea, and then Tokyo, of course, and your flight back to the UK. Amazing value. This one is selling very, very quickly indeed. So if you just look at the return flights to Tokyo, you'd be paying several hundreds of pounds, and then you've got this amazing cruise for and the Tokyo stay, of course.
I was looking before, Sean. Flights out to Tokyo return are like £800, £900. Look at what you're getting here with all your food and entertainment as well.
And Keith, we should point out the lead dates. So the best price is the 25th of June. We have got other dates available: the 7th of June, the 13th of July, and the 14th of September. And the prices across all of those dates, they don't vary a lot on this one, do they?
They really don't. No, I think the most they're going up. The most they're going up to is literally just about another £120 more.
Right. So if you do need some of those other dates, the price doesn't soar by any stretch of the imagination. But it is selling very quickly, this one, as you can imagine. I love that. I'd love to do it myself. And so if you'd like to book today, or even if you've just got questions, then our cruise consultants are there to take your calls on that free phone number, of course, 0800 781 5458.